Hi everyone, my name is Ashlie, Ashlie, and please don't forget to subscribe to me. I did a little makeup haul thing. I'll show you what it is. If this gives you any hints, I couldn't help myself. I've been seeing a lot of videos with the new Cinderella Palette, and I just knew that I had to go get it. So here she is in the box. All right, so here's the box. Ooh. Comes with this nice foil looking elegant thing on these shadows. And it comes with a brush in here. Here is all the colors. There's golds, purples, blues, more of your neutrals, black, and a pop of shimmer. Today, because I'm wearing a blue shirt, I think I'm going to go more so into the blues. I'm going to do a more blue look. And of course, since Sigma has my favorite brushes, my all-time favorite for blending is the E40. We'll take her out of the box. Here she is. She's a nice fluffy brush. She's good for a good transition and blend. This is my hands down all-time favorite brush, which is pretty funny because in the palette it has a double-sided headed brush, and it says on the handle that this is a E38, which is very close to the E40. I think they're just a little bit size difference. Yeah, this one's just a little bit smaller, which is okay. Be a little bit more precise with a crease. And this more of a flat head is the E54 medium sweeper. I don't know if you could see, but it has the number on here, each side of the number brush, and what they are supposed to be used for. Next brush I got was the E35 Tapered blending brush. Okay, here is my other blending brush. They are extremely soft on the eyes and what helps blend. I absolutely love them. Last brush I got was the E25, and it's for blending, but since it has more of a pointed head, I use it more for just in the crease. Please excuse my nails, I really have to do them tonight. I do my own acrylic nails, which has been quite the journey, and I am getting a lot better. I do my sister-in-law's nails as well. See how this one is more pointed? I use this literally just for in the crease. First color I'm going to jump into is Pumpkin. I'm going to this neutral shade here, Pumpkin. And I'm just going to start blending that all over my eyeball. Since this came with a brush, I'm going to use the brush that it came with. Not even gonna lie, it took me a while to talk myself into making a video because the struggle is real. I deal with a lot of back pain, and I deal with a lot of anxiety and depression, which is not fun at all. Depression makes you second guess yourself all the time. You're always down, always in pain. You make a lot of plans to go hang out with friends, and then the day comes and you really you don't want to go. You just look around like, damn, I really need to clean this house. But you just never can find the time, or you're just hurting, and it makes you always feel like such crap. So depression is definitely not fun at all to deal with. I've been dealing with depression most of my life, and I've been having to take medication since I was at least 18 years old. I tried to stop taking medication a couple times, and my brain was like, yeah, don't do that. I'm always trying to please everybody. I'm going to my mom's twice a week. I like to see her, my little brother, and my grandma. I cook here. I just spend quality time. We play some board games. Family is everything. And then on the weekend, I have to go see my dad at least one day because he drives tractor trailers all day during the week. So he's literally gone from his house from like 7 in the morning to almost 10 o'clock at night. So I can never see him during the week. And then for the couple days I'm home, I try to spend it with my little fur babies, catching up on cooking, cleaning, dishes, laundry, you name it. Just spending some time with the husband. We'll play Monopoly card games, or sometimes I'll just watch Netflix, do my own thing. I've been watching Green Arrow. I try to keep my mind busy. I'm always second guessing, thinking like, damn, I really could have put more effort into my videos. I'm always very conscious how I talk, how I could have maybe said more about certain items. Speaking, by the way, she got pigment. I'm barely hitting the color and it's just going right on. It's very buildable, very blendable. I really, really do enjoy this so far, and I've only dipped into the neutral color. My husband and I work at the maximum security prison, which, trust me, there's never a dull moment. There is just so much fighting and, you know, narcotics being brought into the facility, and this just, trust me, there's never a dull moment. Next, I'm going to jump into Courtyard, which is this shade right here. I have two brothers. My older brother is 31. My younger brother is 13. A big difference, big difference. I just can't believe how cold it's been getting. The sun came out and it just started raining again. I feel like it rains every single day. Just can't get rid of the rain. I do like snow, however, I do not like ice. I do not like driving on ice. I do not like anything about driving when I know how many other people are out there that just don't care. It's like, oh, she's pulling out. Fuck your life. No, I don't like that. I just don't think people can really drive anymore. It's just so scary out there. I just cannot believe how much pigment this palette has. It is amazing. I've never had a palette that I barely dip my brush into and it just throws off this much pigment. The formula is so amazing. I'm going to take a clean brush and just try to smoke it out a little bit more along the edges. So yeah, depression's not fun, and people that's never had it before will never understand. Like, my husband's like, why do you feel the way that you do? Like, well, you won't understand because you've never had it. So I wish I could explain it to you, but I can't. It's just kind of like an imbalance with the chemicals in your head, and it's not something you can help. I'm going to dip into that same first brown shade and just bring that back up here. So sometimes, just to make me feel a little better, I'll go on some makeup sprees, because buying makeup, hair products, and clothes is just something that makes me feel better. I just wanted, my new goal was to try to be more personable on my videos and to tell you, like, I'm like the rest of you. I mean, depression, anxiety, pain, all of that is real. Like, we all deal with it on a regular basis. So if me sitting here and I get to play with colors on my eyes and I get to talk to you, well, then that's just like a minute that I'm not thinking about everything else in my life that's around me and that's going on. Now, sometimes I just get so burnt out during the week that I just sometimes don't want to go to my grandparents' house. And I still make myself anyway because, you know, they're getting older. My grandma just turned 75. We went to dinner with her. My grandpa's turning 81 in November. You know, you never know how much longer you have with your family. So if it's me trying to split into 20 different people, I'm going to do it. So I'll come here twice a week. My dad's maybe twice on the weekend. Then try to fit my husband somewhere in there, and cleaning and cooking and laundry and just everything else. Walking with my fur babies. I'm going to put some of this beautiful metallic blue Sweet Nightingale on the center of my lid. Without even using my finger or a wet brush, it just went right on so easily. I usually have a lot of issues with shimmers, but not this one. Okay. I'm going to try it with my finger just to see the difference. I mean, yeah, there is a big difference, but I was shocked even how much pigment it throws off with just a dry brush. I'm going to do this one with my finger. So my little brother for Halloween this year is going to be one of the characters from Squid Games. I have not gotten around, unfortunately, yet to watching it, but I did hear from my best friend. But she did say that it was phenomenal. Like, I gotta watch it. I want to darken the outer corner with this dark blue. I'm going to put it on this new brush. I'm just putting it on the one side, but look how pigmented that is. Barely dip into the color and that bam! Okay, I'm just going to start tapping this on the outer corner. I think I'm going to be the designated Halloween driver. I'll drop him off at every road and let him walk each road. I don't want to let him go out on his own because people just drive crazy and very erotically, and I don't need anything happening to him. So I feel like this summer just went by in a blink of an eye. Like, where did it go? But my mom did surprise me the other day and tell me she's been thinking about for our birthdays, which is in January, she's going to make an appointment for the summer for my little brother and I to go horseback riding. She knows the pathway to my heart because horses are everything to me. I've been obsessed with horses since I was a little kid. But I got out, I bought another betta fish. I usually somehow can keep them alive up to like 9 years. I clean the water weekly. I always buy new flowers, new tunnels, different hiding spaces because they need just a warm area, a little bit of sunlight, and places to hide because they really enjoy that. So with the shimmers, there was a little bit of fallout, but it's really not a big deal. There's other palettes that have more fallout than that. And sometimes with better quality and more pigmented colors, it does tend to have some fallout, but they all blended so nicely. So I cannot say that I regret buying this palette because trust me, I don't. I can't wait to get into this color though, in Bippity Boppity Boo. This purple right here. Look how pretty that is. I'll do a swatchy for you. Wow, look at that. Really like that. And do the other shimmer, one of a kind, which is right here. Wow, this color right here. These shimmers, they're the bomb. Then I'm going to see what Fantasy looks like, which is more of like a pinkish maroon undertone, which right here. Then I'm dying to see what Dressmakers look like. I love that they have like symbols in there. There's a princess, you know, a bird, the prince. I really like that. Wow, they're so pigmented. These shimmers are popping. Here's that gold. So yeah, each time I do my makeup, I just want to share a little bit of my life to show that we're all the same. No one's better than anybody else. And show you a little bit more of my personality because I'm always so hard on myself that I'm like, no, I need to get on there. I need to explain all the makeup. And like, no, you can just literally show them how you do your makeup, explain the products are good, but you can also explain like your life and just be more personable. You don't have to hide everything like you're some perfect person because nobody's perfect. I'm gonna go in with this gold in Charming. I really like that. I'm gonna do a little pop of gold on the inner part of my eye. So since I have to use up some time, I told my mom I have to work on Monday, but on Tuesday I can take her and my little brother and just go out, eat lunch. She hasn't been out to the mall or anything in a while, so I told her we can go out to the mall. So I really think she'll enjoy that. She loves shopping just as much as I do, so I said maybe we can go to Ulta and do a mini haul there. Hint, hint, maybe it will be my next video. You never know. Just taking this gold just a little bit up, have some separation, but look how beautiful that is. So any color that I've used so far blends on top of each other perfectly. I want to use this, the one of a kind. It's just really yelling my name right now. So I'm just gonna pop the smallest bit right on the middle of my eye. Just tap it. And then just to bring a little bit of that blue back, I'm just going to add just a little bit more out here. And with a clean brush, I'm just going to go over the tops of them. It was funny, I got my best friend into makeup. You know, I didn't get into makeup until way after high school. I want to say about 5 years ago. I'm 28. So about 5 years ago, I started to watch a lot of YouTube tutorials and just starting to really see how they did makeup. I would even just sit home on a weekend and just take everything out that I owned, which was probably like 4 items back then, set everything up, and pretend I was talking to somebody, even though it was me in a mirror. And I was just like, okay, so now I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna put this here. And the more I would take it off, do it again, take it off, do it again. The more I practiced, the better I started to get. And I even did it for a few weddings. I did it for my best friend's wedding. I was very honored to do her makeup for her wedding. I think I'm going to take a little bit of that dark blue on this outer part of the lower lash line on both sides. Also always want to connect it to that little tail and look up so you can get as high and close or as high and tight as possible. And I'm going to dip into that shimmer of blue. So on the inner part. Growing up, I was always a witch for Halloween. Now my little brother gets to experience things, and it just brings back so much nostalgia and so much memory of growing up. I'm so happy I get to share with him. So yeah, that's my future goal, to just come on here, be myself, and the rest should come in place. I just don't want to be as hard on myself anymore. And not that I don't want to care as much, but I just don't want to put as much pressure on myself as I have been, because then I just stress myself out and it puts me to the anxiety part. Then I get depressed. Then I'm like, why am I doing it if I'm not going to get as many views as I'd hoped for? But I'm like, Ashlie, you're doing it for yourself. You're doing it because you love to do it. Even if it's not for the views, because it makes you feel better. That's my biggest thing. I'm doing it because it makes me feel better. All right, so I'm going to do mascara next. Actually, I just want to bring a little bit more of that gold down. Spray with my Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. Just right down here under that blue. And with Wishful, I want to put this by my brow bone. It's right up here. I have a lot of different hobbies. Makeup's my number one, but I love reading books, shopping. I love watching Netflix, doing my own acrylic nails. You know, there's so many things that I love to do. Just like, if you are just feeling off, then just go read a book or have, you know, you don't have to always force yourself and be so hard on yourself at all times. Sigma gave me a $10 off my next purchase, so I might have to go use that. They gave me a brush shampoo packet, which this stuff is bomb. I've had a couple. I think they give it with every purchase, or unless, maybe, I think it's if you purchase a brush, if I'm not mistaken. If you purchase one of their brushes, they give you the brush shampoo. Then they give you quality, function, and innovation. What this little packet talks about is how they're clean beauty, vegan beauty, cruelty-free, and award-winning. So it's pretty cool information in here. And what I think is pretty cool, they gave this big packet of their different face with lipsticks. And if you open to the middle, you can see, you know, their lashes, you see more eyeshadow palettes, concealer, bronzers. And my favorite part, because one of my weird obsessions, is makeup brushes. So you have all your eye brushes. Here it says the name, number, what they're supposed to do, all your face brushes. So I think it's really cool. So if you go there and purchase stuff, you actually get really awesome things in the box that is pretty beneficial. Okay, I have some lipstick on. I just wanted to add a lip pencil that I just received. It's from Morphe in the shade Sweet Tea. All of their lip pencils are like super soft and buttery. They don't even hurt because it is a pencil you have to sharpen. You know, with typing on a computer all day, writing always hunched over hunched over to do my makeup, hunched over to do my nails. I feel like my posture has just gotten so incredibly bad that even when I go back to stretch back, all of my nerves and everything just pinches and it makes you want to scream. Okay, I really, really like this lip pencil. For mascara, I'm just going to jump in with the Revlon So Fierce Big Bad Lash. It is very, very volumizing. Look at the head on that. I did buy, but I ain't going to tell you, a new palette. The only thing I'm going to hint to you, it's from Morphe. So please stay tuned for that. I can't wait to receive it and do a review on it. I've been super excited. Almost as excited as I was to receive this Sigma palette. Been trying so hard to lose my weight again. I've been on Weight Watchers and I did lose at least 30 pounds, but I did gain some of it back, unfortunately. Stress, life happens. Things happen, not trying to make an excuse, but it's true. So I'm trying to get back on that bandwagon and lose that weight too, which I am sure it would help a lot of my stress, depression, back pain. It would help a lot. But makeup makes me feel better, so this is why I am here. The best technique when doing your mascara is as you're going up to slowly blink into the wand. I mean, not try to poke yourself in the eye because I do that too. That don't feel good. Okay, while that side's drying, I'm going to jump to the other side. This mascara, Revlon and the L'Oreal Bambi mascaras are my all-time favorites at the moment from the drugstore. If you don't know me already, this girl needs 2 layers, so I'm going to go in with my last layer of mascara before I can say I'm done. So if you know Sigma at all, it's more of a bougier name brand. But overall, I do really, really think that their makeup products are genuinely worth it. I absolutely love this palette. I can't wait to make more looks, more nude looks, more colored looks. It is so, so beautiful. Let me take these clips out. Let my curls be free again. You can get out of jail. Here we go. Been on a hair care journey too, trying to learn how to take care of my curls. I've only been really learning the past couple years. I wish I would have known when my hair was like down in my butt how to take care of it. But I did just dye it because I was sick of all the silver. So yes, I hope you all enjoyed today's video here with moi. I do have more surprises coming up in the future and just our daily reviews. Get ready with me. I can't wait to see you all on my next video. Like and subscribe. No pressure, but I would like if you subscribe to my channel. I love you all. Bye, y'all.